Hey, I'm Crystal, and I teach easy makeup tips and tricks for women of all ages. Today, I want to talk about how you can get a good medium to full coverage look with our makeup and exactly how I do my makeup. So, I'm going to pull my hair back with this cute little purple clip. I wanted to show you how you can get a medium to full coverage look in 5 minutes. Super easy. Obviously, it's going to take me a little longer when I walk you through it, but what we're going to do is we're going to take the detail brush, which is one of my favorite brushes, and we're going to go into our contour. That is going to go at the top of our forehead here to give us a little dimension, to give us, to make our forehead a little more narrow if needed. And then just in general, this is like Spanx for your face. We're going to carve out some cheekbones here. So this goes right there at your cheekbone, kind of where your ear connects to your face. Okay, then we're going to kind of turn it on its side. This brush, I absolutely love this brush because it can do like all the things and it just gives a more precise contour look. All right, so what we've done so far is we have done our cheeks, our nose, the bridge of our nose. You see how we've gone on the bridge, but we've left the very middle open. Right under our lip, which is obviously optional, but that just gives you more of the illusion of a more full lip. And then right here, we're going to go and just give ourselves a little more of a jawline. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and blend this a little bit, okay? For me, and for a lot of my customers, this is like the easiest and quickest way to do the makeup. However, the cheetah hack is about the same, where you do the lines and the dots, but I find this to be a little easier to blend. Okay, this is what surprises everybody. Don't look at my nose. I'm not going to blend it till the end, but this is blended. So ladies, don't be scared of contour and don't blend it away, okay? This is shaping my face. This is giving me cheekbone. This is going to blend in with all of my makeup when I'm done. Okay? This is blended in, okay? So we don't want to completely get rid of it. What I see the most is that people completely get rid of it and then they don't see the dimension on their face. Now we're going to move on to our next step, which is our main shade. We're going to take the 3D brush. So far we use the detail brush and then we're going to use the 3D brush for the rest of our makeup. So I'm going to show you how you can use those two brushes kind of for everything. So we're going to take this end here and we're just going to dip it into our main shade, okay? And then we are just going to start putting on our main shade everywhere that we don't have contour, okay? And even for my mature skin girls, listen up, for a little more under eye coverage, okay? We are going to put some brightening highlight or AKA concealer under our eyes, okay? We're going to do that. But what I suggest is doing this right here, taking your main shade and just kind of going under your eye there. The reason for that is that's going to give you a little bit of coverage without caking on your concealer, right? So we do want to brighten our under eyes, but we don't want to brighten them too much where we show all of our fine lines, wrinkles, crepiness, that kind of thing. So that's just a little trick. Just bring a little bit of your main shade up under your eye, pat it in, okay, just like that. Okay, you see how fast this is. I literally put my main shade everywhere that I do not have contour, okay? And I'm going to hit a couple of places. I got a little hormonal acne happening here, so we're just going to go down the neck a little bit with that. Great coverage, though. We got some really good coverage going on here. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is, this is my brightening highlight or my concealer. And so what I'm going to do is inner and outer corner. I personally like to use my finger for this, just to place this. You do not have to. You could use a brush, but I feel like I'm able to place it a little bit better whenever I do it like that, okay? Take that same brush, and we're just gonna blend our brightener in, okay? That is gonna open up my forehead here, right in the middle of my eyes. Give that a little dimension. Right on top of the nose, we're gonna blend that. And now we're going to blend our under eye, okay? So really, it's more of a pressing and not a dragging, okay? But you see how that just kind of brightens your under eyes without having thick concealer or too much makeup under your eye, which can totally cause more of the creasing and crepiness we don't want. Okay, so we have got our 3D foundation on. This is what I do next, is I take, you can either dip your brush in here, okay? Just be mindful that bronzer, you know, can come out a little strong, so careful. But I like to go ahead and put my bronzer on before I put my blush on, because I like my blush to pop. You could use the blush and bronzer brush, and if you have that, this is a great place for you to take that fluffy in and just get all this in. If you only have the 3D brush, let me show you the magic of the fact that this brush can do literally everything. Now bronzer, okay, notice I'm coming further in here. My contour stayed here. The reason for that is because this is supposed to be a warmed up, like sun-kissed look. If you went to the beach today, and let's pretend it was summertime, where would you see some sunshine? Here, right? Up here on your forehead. You would get a little toasty, right? So those are the places you want to put bronzer, where you would naturally see the sun hitting you, like if you were out in the sun or at the beach. And I go down my neck as well, because that's going to help blend everything. We've got all of that blended. I mean, the coverage, the glow, like every single time I put this makeup on, I fall more in love with it. We're going to add our lip and cheek color, okay? I'm going to go with Sandstone today, which is one of my favorite colors. And I'm going to just do a little. Sandstone is very pigmented, so you don't need a ton. I really like Sandstone though for the fall and winter. The other thing I do like to do sometimes is take a glossy color, because this is more of a, not a matte, but it's still creamy. But if you like a little gloss, you could get a gloss color as well. This is Desert Sunset. So again, if you had the blush and bronzer brush, which looks like this, blush on this end, bronzer with this end. If I did my bronzer with this, I would have done the exact same thing and just did just like this, okay? But I wanted to show you how you could use these two brushes, the detail brush and the 3D, for like everything. So this is the 3D brush again, okay? We have done everything with this except for our contour, okay? We've done everything with it. And we are just going to tap our blush in. We're going to marry that blush to our contour color, and basically you're just putting it kind of right above it and right on top of it. You see how I'm doing that? I mean, you cannot get a better coverage, more glow from any other makeup I've ever used in my life. That is the illuminator right here by the lipstick that I used. Rose Gold is very subtle. It is a cream-based illuminator. We also have powders. But it's a very, very pretty color on. This is optional, but I love the way that illuminator looks. Shimmer there. So, trust me when I tell you that you will fall in love with this makeup. Super easy to apply. You see how well it covers, how easy it was to apply. We used our one compact. We used two brushes. We used our detail brush and our 3D brush, okay, to accomplish this look, the entire face. But take it from me, you need to try this 3D makeup. Love to be your artist, and all you have to do to get your own palette is comment match below, and I will make a custom link, custom palette to your skin, your colors, what you need, and this will be your makeup bag. How cool is that? So comment match below. I'll take care of you, and I'm so glad you're here.